Welcome to another Reps Call. So I'm just going to go ahead and say hi to everyone is here who is here. Prathamesh, David, Siddhartha, Pranshu, Harsh, James, Fernando, Leye, Bob, Lydia, um, Melinda, and Constantina. So hello everyone. Let's see who else is there in the Etherpad. Angel is in the Etherpad also. So hello everyone. And is there anyone else? No, I think that's it. So hello everyone. As usual, if you have any shout out for anyone of your reps or a member of your community, please put them in the Etherpad. I will read them for you if you don't want to read them. And um, so no shout out, but please put them there. If you have any open question, have any subject you want to discuss, also put in the Etherpad and I will read them for you. Okay, to start today, I wanted to I'm going to pass the word to Constantina, who is going to talk about new campaign is opening the community portal the 10th of November.
Cool, thank you, Fra. So lovely reps and other people who are watching. We are going to launch a campaign that is called UnFCK the Internet. It also reads to Unfuck the Internet. I know this is a public call, but that's the campaign. The campaign launched on social media. You probably saw it by Mozilla in mid-October. And there's going to be a second push of the campaign. Yes, Rao, I said it.
Yes, you said it.
And there is going to be a second push of the campaign on November the 10th. On that date, we are asking the community to participate with other people around the world on how they are working in order to unfuck the internet, how they're working in order to keep a healthy and safe environment in the internet. So I'm going to add here the campaign page. We are not currently promoting it yet. We're going to promote it very heavy on November 9th. I know this is a public call. I know it's also going to build community portal. So don't treat this as NDA information. I'm just saying do not over promote it right now because we want to create the buzz on the 10th. The goal is create a buzz on the 10th. The goal is to put on social media, basically Twitter and Instagram on the social 10th. We are also giving some resources on how to do so. So we're asking you to take the action on November the 10th. There used to be a tool to do that. For those of you who were back here on 2017, we did something very similar for the Firefox, the new Firefox on Quantum back then. Unfortunately, that tool doesn't exist anymore, and I'm very unhappy that we cannot do that the same way. So we need to interact a little bit and make sure that we are all tweeting, sharing, promoting the same time and not earlier. It's not seen if you do that earlier, but please do that on the 10th so we have a bigger buzz. Let me share with you the campaign page. Of course, you're going to receive an email on the 10th in case you forget. And I believe you, the people can join. Francesca, we already updated the emails about joining, right? Francesca?
The welcome email is not there yet, but I will put it in just after this call.
So don't click join just yet, Francesca, update your emails. This is a work in progress, all in the open. And Prathamesh likes the campaign name. Just a suggestion, there is a suggestion about translating the message in the campaign. We do not suggest for you to translate the campaign name necessarily, because when you translate it, it might sound even stronger in your native language. I know that for a fact. If I do that in my language, it's going to sound very, very weird. So we suggest for you to not translate it. You can use other messages like unjack the internet if you don't want to use the NFCK. That's fine. There's some resources in the websites we're offering in there about how to use also those resources. Some GIFs also shared and overlays on pictures on Instagram. If Mayur is here, he will be excited about Instagram. I don't see him, but Mayur, if you're watching this, Instagram is coming. I know he loves to do his memes on Instagram. I don't know if anyone has any questions about this. No? All right, lovely people, you can go and join. Just a bit until Francesca put the email in on Mailchimp, so you receive the welcome email. You can also tell your local community, but please, please, please tell people to not tweet or do on other social media they're using before the 10th, so we create a nice buzz on the 10th together.
Okay, great. So I don't see any question on the Etherpad. Let me see if there are any question in the Matrix room. No. So if there are no questions, I think we can pass to the next topic, which I think Prathamesh is going to talk about. So go ahead, Prathamesh.
Thanks, Francesca. It's that interesting part of the year when CFP for MOSFEST is open. So it is open now. It got opened on Monday. This year we have a couple of new spaces. We are not carrying forward much of the spaces which were there last year. So from last year, we just have 4 spaces which got carried forward to this year. Those 4 spaces were youth, neurodiversity, decentralization, and openness. But the other spaces are brand new. The central theme of this year's MOSFEST is AI. Building a healthier AI is the underlying theme of this year's MOSFEST. But it's not that the focus will only be on AI. No, it's not the case. MOSFEST is pretty much inclusive. It is always open for new ideas and new proposals. So you can just go around on the MOSFEST website. You can check for the spaces, check for the wranglers. You can have a direct one-on-one call with wranglers to understand what exactly they're expecting from their space for the 2021 MOSFEST. There is also a new addition this time, which is the CFP support. So you can have also linked the blog on the Etherpad. You can also go through it. There are some pretty interesting support things coming up for CFP as well. So if you are proposing a session for MOSFEST, you can just go around to such support sessions, understand how you can better design your proposal so that it will look pretty neat for the wranglers and understand what exactly you are trying to deliver. So this is a pretty good happening MOSFEST. It's going to be a virtual MOSFEST in March of 2021. So I would definitely love to see many more submissions coming from our amazing reps community, because that has been the stronghold so far in the past. It's all yours. Thank you, Francesca. Any questions for me? Let me know.
There any question? Don't be shy. Let me see in the chat. So here's a comment from Harsh that says, I'm going to apply for CFP. And
please go ahead, Harsh. I'm sure your mentor Pranshu is also here, who can explain more about what's happening with MOSFEST. All yours. Thank you.
Okay, I don't see any question here. And so we have a new rep, Carla, but I don't think she's here. No, I don't see her. So, well, I think we already talked about this in the last call, but we have a new rep, Carla. Unfortunately, she couldn't come last time because she was she couldn't come last time. But well, I'm sure we will find a moment to introduce her sooner or later. So I think that's it. Does anyone want to add anything else? I want to add something else. I could hear, verbal update. I'm going to tell you verbally. Please check your people profile is activated and has all the information necessary. Just have a look at it and see if the information are visible and the information that you. And because when it was transferred from Mozillians, all your information might have been anonymized, so please just have a look at it. And for example, you can put some information as visible only by staff. So just so when, for example, I NDA you, I know who you are, which is very important. Okay, I think that's it. Do you want to add anything, Costantina?
No, thank you, Prathamesh, for coming and talking about MOSFES. MOSFES has a lot of history with reps. A lot of reps have participated in the past. I know some of you have seen you there, Prathamesh, Prinsu, I believe Bob in very early days also there, and other people like Ioana, Emma Arwin, when she was also a volunteer, she was also there very often and so on. Unfortunately, as Prathamesh explained, we cannot have an actual event this year, so it goes virtually. We would have been in Amsterdam in 2021 in March, if I remember correctly, but that's not an option anymore. So do participate on MOSFES. Do participate on the Unfuck the Internet campaign. There I set it out again. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask us or
Carla is here.
specifics. Oh, Carla is here. Carla is here. Welcome, Carla.
Welcome, Carla. Do you want to briefly introduce yourself? Welcome.
Hi.
Hello.
Thank you. Hello, Salvador.
Hi, Carla. If you just want to tell just briefly about yourself, whatever you want, something you're particularly interested in, so maybe you can connect with people, whatever you want to say, really.
Yeah, but actually I'm very nervous for this, my first day for the reps, and I'm very excited for this. And in El Salvador, I love to work for the Mozilla community in Central America. And I think this great opportunity for me in my life with Mozilla and all collaboration. And I don't know, I'm very excited. For Ian, thank you for the opportunity. Really thank you. But it's very important for me, this opportunity.
Great, thank you very much for coming. A lot of people say welcome to the community, welcome. So, and we also say welcome. Thank you very much for coming and introducing yourself. So I think that's it. Does anyone want to add something? Do you have any question about what has been discussed? Let me see in the Etherpad. I don't see anything. So if there isn't anything else, I think we can close the call here. And thank you very much, everyone, for coming. And I hope to see you all next week.
Okay, see you.
Thank
See
you.
you.
Cheers. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.